Hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Smackdown review. This might be uploaded Saturday morning or whatever. I'm kind of catching up on my reviews that I missed this week because of being busy with Thanksgiving weekend or whatever, or I just didn't really have the energy to do them. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving. I did say this is my Dynamite review because I did the Dynamite review after Thanksgiving. I basically sadly didn't do much Thanksgiving this year because of it just I guess it just happens with certain things. I think people don't really care about family or their loved ones that they used to. Some people are selfish, like I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna get into like much, but let's just say that like sometimes like family issues or whatever cause people to not really want to get together for Thanksgiving. So that's kind of like what the boat I was in. But it was good to enjoy, I guess a little off when you're like in busy, usually, a little nice off from like work or whatever, just to enjoy, to relax the body and whatever. But got some turkey to eat, even though it was only for me and I guess like people I know who are kind of more close with, it just not like a big gathering as I usually would have with the family, which is a bit disappointing. So that's like what I would say. But regardless, I am thankful. I would say I am thankful for all y'all who be on this journey with me on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. I'm thankful for y'all for watching my videos and also giving me some support. I know a lot of y'all, even I know sometimes I get hate or whatever, but regardless, I'm thankful for this channel. I'm thankful for y'all for support, and I hope I'm entertaining y'all, But regardless, yeah, so that's what I have to say. Happy Thanksgiving. So this was the post-Thanksgiving go-home show for WWE because Survivor Series is happening. Apparently Survivor Series is going war with Collision. Saturday Night Collision and Rampage, because Rampage was not on, which, whatever, it is what it is, and I don't really care. But yeah, so basically they're all going war with WWE, and they're gonna fucking get destroyed, man. Holy shit. Like, what does their team look forward to Collision? Just asking. Whatever. Am I gonna review both of them? Probably. I'm just gonna review in terms of if I have the time. And I'm just gonna do just my typical big fake review where I don't really care for the show. So, anyways, grab the Coca-Colas, drinking my Newsies, 5 minutes bitches go oh shit, which is what I'm thankful for and whatever, and that's what y'all should be doing, be thankful for too. And I'm thankful for this Coca-Cola and Styles glass, Oh shit, cheers, motherfuckers, cheers. Good stuff, ladies and gentlemen, good stuff. So yeah, SmackDown happened. I will say SmackDown more so was pretty boring. This is supposed to be the go-home show. And the show was really boring. Compared to Raw, even. How is it a show that's 3 hours and has a lot of boring indie shit was less boring than a 2-hour show which showcased women's wrestling, which no one gives a flying fuck about? I'm sorry. Listen, women's wrestling equivalent to the WNBA, and it's not being sexist. Like, I don't understand how, like, it's, or if you say anything women, you're sexist. You hate women, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, but women are not important enough to be your main event. They're not. They're really not. And not just that, not just with the women, whatever. You have boring shit on the show, which is like, who fucking cares? Like, this show was really boring. This is supposed to be your after Thanksgiving show. Like, how is it that there were shows back in the day they're like fun as a Thanksgiving post-Thanksgiving show? I understand SmackDown still, they did their Thanksgiving shows on Thanksgiving, or SmackDown was on Thursdays, but they were taped on Tuesdays and whatever. And I guess there were some shows that were on Thursdays actually, but it was like very less. Well, like, come on here. You're live on Fridays. I understand you're focusing on probably building to a go-home show, but, like, the thing is your build was kind of even not good. It was kind of boring, and who cares? And not just that, it's like, Where's also the fun for Thanksgiving? Where's like fucking the stars? That's the also thing. That's also been a problem for weeks with SmackDown. Where are the stars? It's been a problem, and again, that's a sad thing where no Roman Reigns is on the show, and definitely compared to last year, the build has not really been exciting compared to last year. I will definitely say, aside from maybe the men's WarGames match, and I think I even said this too. I think last year I even thought like Survivor Series like kind of mostly a bit boring, but it was still cool to see the Bloodline like match, whatever, the WarGames match with the men. The only thing to look forward to with the men's WarGames match this year is the return of Randy Orton. In my honest opinion, And they kind of did a good video promo hyping that up tonight. It's like, wow, that's all. Like, that's literally all that's gonna save this show, Anyways, whatever. So the show started with the women. Not that anyone cared. Show started with freaking Becky Lynch since the Women's Survivor Series team or whatever. Okay, so they did start the show where like they showcased the arena. It was one ring only, but they showcased the fucking WarGame structure up. It was up, and they had the stage where it had like a packed arena. I'm not gonna lie to you, the packed arena did not look like they were happy with the entire show, even though it was very packed. But I don't think like they're all satisfied. They want to see top stars, right? But they didn't. They got their money's not worth, in my honest opinion. And again, I don't know why that WWE doesn't have a Titantron for their pay-per-views anymore. I understand they want more seats or whatever, but like, boy, the days of good-looking pay-per-view stages are gone. They're cheap. So Team Bianca opens the show. Bianca's like, bitch, we know we had a problem with damage control, and we want to ask like a Bianca Belair, fucking Becky Lynch, because we want to beat their asses. Shaki, show your ass. It's like, whatever. Like, she's teaming with people that she's teaming. I don't fucking know. Like, she had feuds with whatever. Shotzi's crazy. Like, who cares? I don't care. Charlotte says tomorrow will be the end of damage control, and Bayley comes out and there says she never thought she would see the days of Becky and Charlotte standing in the same ring side by side fighting the good fight, even though then they did that before, whatever. Bayley says she's known Charlotte and Becky for 10 years and they talk crap to each other but never told them about it. Becky continues to taunt Becky, whatever, Bayley, whatever, Becky, Bayley, I don't fucking care. They're all the same man-face bitches or whatever. Then they ask the rest of where's the rest of damage control, and she challenge. There's like a challenge or a tag match. Like, who gives a shit? And I don't care. We're basically getting the match that we're getting tomorrow already. Like, why and who cares? Backstage, see damage control choose Bayley and Asuka to take on Charlotte and Becky tonight. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I don't care. A recap of Survivor Series with the men, WarGames from like, oh, what's gonna happen, and the return of Randy Orton. It was a good video package to mention Orton, so whatever. The Judgment Day defeated the Street Profits to retain the undisputed tag titles. Fine, I was even thinking like maybe, but like the problem with this is. You have the Street Profits compete when they're supposed to be teaming with Lashley and they're fucking treated like jokes. So, how is this still kind of good? So, if anything, this is kind of a lose-lose situation in a sense. Where, like, but the thing is, like, even the Judgment Day, if they lose before the pay-per-view, how does that make them look good, right? If you're gonna have them defend, like, maybe they should have lost the titles because of something with the. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I guess the Judgment Day wins whatever, and I don't care about the fucking stupid new Hurt Business because they suck. We get Dragon Lee promo. Whatever. No one fucking knows or cares. We get the Grayson Waller effect. with Kevin Owens, but Austin Theory comes out dressed as Kevin Owens instead. Get it? Owens is not here, but apparently Owens was there because his suspension ended. He comes out saying, "Oh, I thought we were all gonna get catering because I'm a fat asshole." Whatever. But then eventually, when you mentioned a guy, they mentioned how he had a match with like LA Knight, and Kevin Owens was being annoying on commentary, whatever. And then Kevin Owens basically said, if you mention somebody, right, like that's gonna lead to them coming out. It's like, I don't know what he said. He just like LA Knight, right? And then LA Knight music hits, and LA Knight just basically he says that Kevin Owens tried to warm them up, but they got caught. And he said that he's gonna let Kevin punch him in the face at the same time, but it started talking about him. But it doesn't matter if Kevin Owens is on commentary or his friend. 8-Town Clown, top 10 out of 10 Knight always beats Lawler. And Kevin Owens and Knight clear the ring and get it. This leads to a stupid, boring tag match or whatever. I don't hate LA Knight. It's just like great. It's really the boring tag match that no one gives a flying fuck about and no one really wants to see. We're supposed to, that's the problem. LA Knight, and I don't know, like, this is the problem with this show. Or LA Knight just had a match with Roman Reigns. The Usos just had, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. They're part of the bloodline. And they're not even part of, like, I don't know what the fuck are they doing. In my honest opinion, they should be doing only one WarGames match, and it should be, like, the biggest match possible, and they should be doing at least add more people. Which I don't hate if that's the thing. LA Knight should be part of the match, being part of Team Cody. And Kevin Owens should, especially since he's been fucking feuding with the fucking Bloodline. I mean, not Bloodline, the Judgment Day. And, again, it should be, the heel side should be a combination of pretty much all of the Judgment Day members and the Bloodline. Heck, you could even add Roman to the group. Or even more heels. And then, obviously, one of the last participants should be Randy Orton. Cena, in my opinion, should be part of the WarGames match. I understand he got surgery, but whatever. It could have been stuff like that. But now, what the fuck? It's just like you guys put yourself in a crossroads. Like, what are you doing, LA Knight? Like, now LA Knight's not going to be in the pay-per-view. There's not Jimmy and Solo who just won against Cena. And, like, I don't know. They also show a recap of he beat Cena. And something about last week that no one cares. It's like, I don't know, something about fucking Jimmy Uso having dissension. Like, how does that mean any fucking... Whatever. I don't care. Kevin Owens and LA Knight defeats Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Good for them. I don't care. We then see Carlito come to the ring, says he's going to have a match with Santos Escobar tomorrow night in his first match in 13 years in the pay-per-view live first singles match. He said he can't help but think what happened to Rey Mysterio. Santos come to the ring. He says that Carlito's an outsider, not Rey Mysterio's family, is because of him. That Rey Mysterio will never walk again. Carlito attacks them in the ring. They are broken up. Santos retreats from the back to the back. Then Santos goes through the crowd, jumps the barricade, and hurts his shoulder. Carlito looks hurt, and we go to commercial. So, for some reason, and this is like the rumor here, or they announced it, that Carlito is not fighting at the pay-per-view, even though he was already announced to face Santos. And they're doing this because they want Dragon Lee to fight Carlito instead. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why? Why? First of all, Carlito is more well known to people than this Dragon Lee guy. You understand you want to showcase him, which I don't know why. Even though I don't... I understand in a sense, but it's like... Carlito's still one of your big top stars that people know, and you bring him back to, like, get him, like, who's supposed to have a pay, and you just treat him like shit? Like, why? Like, why? Like, what did Carlito do to deserve this? Like, unless you're building up to this match even more to do maybe at the Royal Rumble, why not have Carlito be at the pay-per-view? And why is it Dragon Lee versus Carlito? Like, why? I don't know. Carlito is being attended by the referees, and Santos attacks him again. He breaks his arm, and then Dragon League runs in to save Carlito and fights off Escobar and retreats, and it leads to now being announced that they're going to face that at Survivor Series instead. It's like, so much for great, like, that's just sad for Carlito, in my honest opinion. Pretty Deadly defeats the Brawling Brutes after Rich Holland walked out on Butch for God knows what reason. So what? It's essentially between them, whatever. The backstage, we see the Judgment take down about their upcoming men's match against Cody's team. Dominic laughs at the fact that Jey Uso took out Orton more than 2 years ago, now teaming up with him, while JD McDoovie says the Team Cody's better off staying at home. Dean Priest says he couldn't help but agree and says that if Jay does not take Orton out as Survivor Series, the Judgment Day will and make sure that Orton doesn't make another comeback. So basically kind of building up that sort of relationship where they're going to lead to a Jey Uso Orton feud. So they're building that up in a sense because of this. So, yeah. Damage Control in the main event, which is Bayley and Asuka. They defeated Becky and Charlotte. Becky walked away to end SmackDown, which I don't fucking know, do I care. And this was the main event. So, to me, that's a boring ending. That's a boring end to show, and that's just boring in general. I thought the show was honestly pretty boring. Even more boring than last year. I remember last year's SmackDown. I even thought last year's SmackDown was pretty boring, too. It's like, do they know how to make people care about SmackDown anymore? And this is your go-home show, and this is like your post-Thanksgiving thing. This should be an inspiration to make people care about. And also, actually, the thing is about this show, too, this show was on FS1. This was not on Fox. It was on FS1. You know what I remember last year? Last year, it got pushed back because of fucking football game. So I guess that's why it got pushed to FS1. But not just that, like, come on here. This show was boring. No wonder they fucking moved this. And not just that, like, come on. You don't bother to make people care about your show. This is also, like, shouldn't it be a motivation to make people care about and make the best show possible? Where it's a go-home show, and it's basically a show after the holidays. It's during the holiday weekend. You should want to make people want to watch, or whatever. Anyways, that's Survivor Series. Go home. SmackDown was pretty boring. Anyways, I am thankful for y'all. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good time or whatever. God bless. I appreciate y'all. I'm thankful for y'all, but I did not thank for this shit because this show is pretty boring. Fuck SmackDown. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Survivor Series review is going to be coming up on the night. I'll be watching with my brother who came over. And that's the only thing I think that's only eventful about this Thanksgiving, just I'm going to be with my brother and my father. So anyways, guys, that's what I'll say, people. Just till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. And I might even do some videos with my brother, because we actually kind of could talk some ideas about why he doesn't watch wrestling anymore. He's only kind of watching because, like, doing this for review, but Randy Orton's coming back, so he kind of is, like, aware of that. He knows Orton, so yeah. Till next time, people. Yeah, bye.